Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Magic the Gathering Arena with me, Dark Mazda, for Dark Mazda Series Gaming. In this episode we are going to be taking another look at the meta deck listings from the untapped.gg website, and this time we are going to be taking a look at Mono Black Aggro, which is currently, I think it was number 4 or 5 in the listings, so we're going to, at the time of recording that is, so we're going to have a look at these cards and then we're going to have a few matchups and see how we progress in the ranked ladder. So, first up we have got Cult Conscript, and it enters the battlefield tapped. For 1 and a swamp, we can return Cult Conscript from our graveyard to the battlefield. We can activate only if a non-skeleton creature died under our control this turn. We have got Cut Down, destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. We've got the Evolved Sleeper. For a swamp, Evolved Sleeper becomes a human cleric with base power and toughness 2/2. For 1 and a swamp, if Evolved Sleeper is a cleric, put a Death Touch counter on it and it becomes a Phyrexian human cleric with base power and toughness 3/3. And for 1 and 2 swamps, if Evolved Sleeper is a Phyrexian, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then you draw a card and you lose 1 life. We've also got some Go for the Throats, destroy target non-artifact creature. Infernal Grasp, destroy target creature, you lose 2 life. Misery Shadow, if a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead, and for 1, Misery Shadow gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. And we can do that multiple times, so we can pump it up to as much power we need, so long as we've got mana to do so. We've got the Tenacious Underdog, and for a blitz cost of 2 and 2 swamps, we pay 2 life as well. You may cast Tenacious Underdog from your graveyard using its blitz ability. We've got Graveyard Trespassers. Daytime, for ward, we can discard a card. You have to discard a card to attack it with a spell. Whenever Graveyard Trespasser enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And when it's Nightbound, the ward cost is a discard a card, and whenever Graveyard Glutton enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. For each creature card exiled this way, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. We've got Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. For 4 and 3 swamps, we can discard X cards, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. That's pretty decent. We have got Liliana of the Veil as well. So for +1, each player discards a card. For -2, target player sacrifices a creature. And for -6, we can separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices all permanents in the pile of their choice. And we've also got Sheoldred the Apocalypse. It's got Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. We've got 2 Phyrexian Flesh Gorges as well. For prototype cost, we can use it for 1 and 2 swamps. Comes in as a 3/3. It's got Menace, Lifelink, and the ward is pay life equal to Phyrexian Flesh Gorge's power. So if it's a 3/3, they're going to have to pay 3. Pay 3 life, that is, to target it with a spell. But if we cast it in for 7, they're going to have to take 7 damage in order to target it with a spell. We've also got 20 swamps, Takanuma, Abandoned Mire to get something back from the graveyard, and 4 Mishra's Foundry. And tap to add a generic mana. For 2 mana, we can make it become a 2/2 Assembly Worker creature until end of the turn. And for 1, if we tap it, target an attack and Assembly Worker gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. So that is the deck breakdown for the Mono Black Aggro. We're going to see how it performs in the ranked ladder. and then we're going to end off with some statistics and see how it fares percentage wise in the current meta. So let's get going, let's have some matchups, let's get this party on the go. Okay, so let's keep this one. 3 lands, we've got a cut down, evolve sleeper, an underdog. We've got a good curve here, to be fair. Are they going first or are we going first? So we going first. Yeah, evolve sleeper. There we go. Right, what are we going to do? Tenacious underdog as well? Or should we leave it? Should we get another one of these out? Why not? See if they use a cut down on us. Nope, they haven't. The Raven Man. Sit them for 3. We've got another tenacious underdog we can put down as well. The Graveyard Trespasser coming out. So, what's next? Liliana of the Vale. Can discard a swamp. Yeah, let's go for this.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Oh, we didn't have to get rid of it. Let's see. What's your next move? Are we doing the whole rope thing? Or are we genuinely thinking? Well, if we pump up both evolved sleepers next turn, that gives them death touch, and we swing for 9, then he's going to have to defend with his Graveyard Trespasser. We could also use it for this blitz cost here and swing for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was he doing the whole rope thing? Yeah. Well, let's do what we originally thought. Yeah, he gives up, he knows what we're doing. Oh well, there we go, that's our first victory. We had a nice curve that last turn. That last match, should I say. Let's see, what have we got next then? Okay, so let's start with the Evolved Sleeper, then the Cult Conscript. And we'll see where we go from there. got to go for the throat. Let's start with this. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't get our mana drop, which is unfortunate. Right, let's go to combat first. Doesn't want to interact with that, so we'll cast this next. Probably going to get countered. No, it's not. We could do with a swamp next turn, to be in all fairness. And get something on the board, and we can get rid of it. But it seems like there's going to be a Wandering Emperor or something coming now. Untapped mana, so yeah, that's giving me bad vibes already. Let's just attack with the Cult Conscript. See if he does it. If he does the thing. Is he going to do it on this one? No. It's until the end of the turn, so next we'll end the turn. Is he going to pull it out now? It's definitely a Wandering Emperor. He wanted me to use the Misery Shadow. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Could still do with a land next turn. So there's the Raffine. Definitely could do with a land next turn, because then we can go for the throat. We get it. Or should we Liliana? Yeah, okay, well, Liliana.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come.
You sacrifice your Raffine.
Sacrifices must be made.
We'll keep the go for the throat. I think next we either bring out the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. But I think he's just waiting to use something that... Right, so there's our swamp at least. Let's get them to discard a card. I think we can get rid of one of our graveyard trespassers.
We all have things we'd rather.
they got rid of the Ganjo. Let's try for the Gix. What's he going for? Going for the Gix. That's fine. So you're going to attack the Liliana. That's fair enough.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
Right, so we'll go for the throat. Well, I guess we're getting rid of this as well. So he's down to 6. Bringing something back. What are you going to bring back? It's just to your hand though, isn't it? Yeah. Just to its hand. If we can get a land next turn, we can get both of our creatures out and put the pressure on. Right, so the Raffines come back. Okay. Lovely. Just what we wanted. The creature card. Let's get rid of an Urtai. Right, no attacks. Next turn we'll get the Mishra's Foundry out. I'm not quite sure what he's doing here. I don't think he's realised that we can Mishra's Foundry him as well. I think he's given up. Yep. So I really liked the Cult Conscript last time, so I think we're going to keep this hand. We've got a good curve going on here, so 1, 2, 3, yeah. Trespasser next turn, depending on what happens. We can either Infernal... Yeah, we're going to Infernal Grasp that one. And then we'll... Next turn we'll Graveyard Trespasser it. So here we go, we'll cut down this guy. Graveyard Trespass his Tenacious Underdog. He'll probably quit now. Right. So we can win by just attacking here, because we can exile the Blood Tithe Harvester and take 1 damage off him. So this is game, I think. Yeah. And then he can't win. Defend the biggest one, and yeah, there we go. That's victory. I thought we'd win like that, so that was pretty decent. Let's see if we can get to Diamond. Yeah, let's keep this. We'll go Swamp, Evolve Sleeper, Mishra's Foundry, Misery Shadow. Actually, we'll go Underdog. Cutting down the wrong thing, but never mind. Whatever you want to do. Unless he's got another one. Would make sense. Comes in tapped. They've got their own Evolve Sleeper. So let us do this. I think we need to Infernal Grasp something. I'm guessing we're going for this. Okay, Graveyard Trespasser. Got to discard a card for it, but we've got another one we can have next turn, so that's not going to be a problem. Another Conscript. Nope, he's holding back. Right, here's where the fun begins. Do we do 2 of these? No, we'll Graveyard Trespasser. Let's have a look at my graveyard. Yeah, let's get rid of my Evolve Sleeper. Yeah, give him a choice. Oh, he's doing a put down. Why not? Both going for that one. That's fine. Okay, he's given up. Given up. We need one more win for Diamond. Got another good curve here. It's our opponent first. So yeah, let's we'll cut down that guy. We don't want you. So Selesnya enchantments we're up against. Is it Kami next? Okay. I guess we're putting this down first. Hopefully he doesn't have an enchantment straight away. And we can just sacrifice this over. Yeah, he does, so we can't really defend against that. Okay. Let's activate the ability as many times as we can. It's going to take 9 damage off us this turn. I don't think we're going to win this game, to be honest. We can Liliana next turn. But I don't think it's going to do us much good. We get 2 cards here. One of them probably be a land. Yeah, thought so. Yep, that's 10 damage straight off the bat. We'll get him to discard a card, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Sorry, sacrifice a creature. No attacks. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't even defend, so we'll say good game. And we'll let him do his thing. Nice. Good game. Well, we got whooped. But well played by our opponent. Alvaro Reyes. Well done, mate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a good curve here, to be fair. Start with the swamp. We can also go for the throat on the next turn. Get you to sacrifice a creature.
Sacrifices must be made.
Wait, what we're going for? fine. You can have...
I'll be back with friends.
Right. What do we want to go for here? Do we want to cut down? Do we want to shell drain? I think if we cut down, we can go for the throat next turn with the Fable. Misery Shadow. We'll go for that now. And we'll up this one for this turn. And then attack. Right, they've got their shield red. That's that gone. So we'll draw now. I think we... Mishra's Foundry. See if they block. Right, it has blocked, so we'll activate this ability as well. That's fine, because we're going to Shell Dread next turn. Are we going to Shell Dread next turn? I think what we do is we Mishra's Foundry, to be fair. You need to kill one more of my creatures, I think. Oh wow, or maybe we do Sheldred. I can't decide what we want to do, to be fair. Mishra's Foundry, I think. Yep, and it's game. I thought I was right, yeah. I mean, I could have brought a Sheldred out and then have them draw on their turn, but, I mean, I could win several ways there. I will end the video when I get to Diamond rank. Hopefully, we can get there. It's given us a bit of a dodgy draw here, to be fair. Opponent goes first. I think we're mulligan. Yeah, let's keep this one. We'll get rid of one of the Lilianas. Right, okay. I mean, let's go for this then. Well, invoke despair straight away. Nice. It's not wanting us to win a match today. We cannot do anything at the moment.
A fight? And you think you can win?
One of your friends has to leave.
Right, let's get him to discard a card.
Don't overthink things.
I'll get rid of a cut down. I've got a feeling they're going to bring a bigger creature out anyway. Let's just end turn. So we need to get rid of that guy there. Let's end the turn. Don't really want to pay 2 life. Alright, okay. It's going to be one of them matches, is it? Okay. Wow. What a deck. We had no chance there, did we? What was that? I think in the last match we just got abused, like, I feel quite raped. Okay, let's go for this one. Doesn't look like we're getting diamond today. Yep, they're going for the same. Let's keep our go for the throat, and we'll go for our underdog. Yeah, let's exchange. Let's see if he wants to exchange. He does want to exchange. So he's obviously got a cut down then. Yeah. Makes sense. So let's go for a misery shadow. Yeah, next. End turn. Okay.
When I win, you're telling me what you know about the world.
Sacrifices must be made.
We'll get rid of your Liliana. Then we can use ours
Fine.
next turn.
I know when I'm not wanted.
We'll get to draw a card as well. Oh, we've got a Gix, so that's quite cool as well.
Something suspicious is going on.
Your turn to sacrifice a creature.
Off you go.
And it's our turn. We'll say thanks, cuz. We'll get rid of our cut down.
Things we'd rather
Then it's our turn for a Gix. And a sleeper. We'll evolve him. Cut down us. Right, that's fine. Let's hope it's a land. A tenacious underdog. No, that's fair enough. You can do that.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Oh, look at that. We've definitely got the god draw there, haven't we? So let's see. So for 4, 6, 7 we can discard X cards, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, cast spells from among cards this way without paying the mana cost. No, we don't want to do that. Do you know what? Let's just go for it. Yeah, he wants rid of that one. We'll get rid of him. Yeah, take action. Oh, look at that. So, we'll end the turn. Going to cast this for 7 on the next turn. And he's not going to like it at all. But we're just going to let that through. Let's see what he wants to do with this then. We'll say thanks, because he's been a good sport. And he gives up. Good game, but we were better, obviously. So there we go. That was a nice fast and furious match. Got a lot of removal in this hand. I think we'll keep it though, just to see what happens. Yep, we're definitely getting rid of that. We're drawing all of our removals straight away here. What's he wanting to do? If you take Infernal Grasp, you're stupid. Right, good choice. We'll activate it twice. Video. As long as we're doing some damage. Right, graveyard trespassers up and in. We get to discard a card if we want rid of that one. What do we do? What do we do? See if he goes for it. He's not going to go for it. Right, we're getting rid of Sheldred next turn. Yeah, let's hit them. Hit him. What removal have you got? Right, that's fair enough. Invoke Despair. So for 4, well, I can cast this as well. I can pay life. I think it's game now though, because we can Tenacious Underdog, then Mishra's Foundry. Yep, and can still win this. Right, hang on. What can we do here? So, we've got 7 mana. 4, 5, 6. Yep, we can do that. Yep. Resolve. Get rid of the swamp. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, resolve that. Destroy that. Can use this. Two. And then no, let's just do this instead. Sorry, my bad. It's going for Gix. Yeah, it was obvious. Do I want to pay? We'll just decline. Keep as much life as we possibly can. So we're going to go for that. Right. We've got a Liliana, so we can make him sacrifice a creature. Yep. So we're going to make him sacrifice a creature. Don't see how he defends this. Oh, he has got a put down. Defended that alright. So good job we cast the Misery Shadow. Well, he hasn't got anything else, has he? Right? So let's pump that up to 4. Involve Sleeper. Another Misery Shadow. Not quite sure what the game is here. Hoping to get lucky, I think, with the draw. Was wondering what was going on there. Thinking, you know, normally they give up if they can't win. And we've managed to make it to Diamond rank. So here we are, Diamond rank, with a couple of days left to go towards the end of this current season. So here are the overall statistics for our mono black aggro deck. We've got a win rate of 78%. On the play we're 100%, on the draw we're 50%. The matches that we played best against were other mono black matches. I'm guessing we were always on the play for those ones. No, actually we were on the draw as well. We didn't do well. We had a 50-50 against Grixis, depending on how the matchup went. Rakdos 100%. Selesnya, well, that was our weakness, our bane. I wouldn't like to think I was going up against any sort of Selesnya deck, to be honest with you. We had this 4-colour deck here. It was more of an Esper. I can't remember seeing any green creatures in that one. But anyway, we played 9 matches and we won 7 of the 9, so that wasn't a bad show at all. And yeah, here we go. Mono black. We lost against the Grixis, but we won against the other one. We lost against the Selesnya, but won against the mono black, the Rakdos. This weird, what you call it, Esper deck. I can't remember what that matchup was, to be fair. And another mono black. So there we go. So there we have it. That is the mono black aggro deck, which is currently one of the top played meta decks in the current meta, to be fair, on the list according to the untap.gg listings on the website. And wow, I stayed away from this deck in the last set, which was Dominaria United, because it seemed like it was just easy mode, and I thought, I don't really want to play a mono black deck anyway. But wow, I had fun playing this deck. Some of the matches were quite intense, right down to the wire, the last one especially. And we've got some really good kind of, oh, I'm going to screw you over cards, which is like, which one was it? This one here, Misery Shadow. So, you know, you could swing in for 2, and then if they put in defenders and you've got mana spare, you can pump this up as many times as you need to for it to survive. Always like the Tenacious Underdog. I sometimes think that should be banned as well, but you know, it is what it is. I suppose you've got the pay 2 life cost, which you know, is detrimental to yourself as well. I didn't really do much with the Graveyard Trespasser. The Gix is pretty decent, especially when you are paying 1 life and you can draw a card. We didn't get to use the discard X cards, but we did get the opportunity to. But because we were fighting a mono black deck ourselves, I mean, we didn't really see the need to be able to use that ability, because we have those cards anyway, and we're at the point in the match where we didn't really need anything that they could possibly have, like cut downs or infernal grasps or go for the throats. So yeah, we just kind of kept our mana for other things. The Liliana made a good appearance. The target player sacrifices a creature is always a good ability to use. Sometimes you don't really need to discard a card, so she just sits there and ends up being a little bit of fodder. Normally just use it the once for the -2 ability and then just let it die, you know. Yeah, wow, I really enjoyed this deck. People tend to use Invoke Despair in this deck. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like Invoke Despair. I do like it. It's a great value card, but I don't think it works in this deck. You know, it's an aggro deck. You want to get creatures out, you want to attack. You don't want to have to wait for that particular card to be able to do some damage. So yeah, wow, go and craft this deck. Give it a go. You'll not be disappointed. If you've liked the content, give me a like and a sub, guys. Tell me what you like about this deck in the comment section below. And until next time, when I will try and bring you more meta decks, that's it from me, and I will see you on the flip side.